Hey, what's going on, everybody? Before we go ahead and start the meat of this video, I keep saying that's not the phrase. I want to talk to you guys quickly about this company that came to me called BetterHelp. BetterHelp is a way for you to get affordable private online counseling. You can get access to licensed, trained, fully accredited therapists and counselors. They're like LGBTQ friendly, religious, non-religious. This is all up to you, and it's really great for even like couple counseling. If you want to sign up for this, you guys already know, you just have to hit that link in the description box below. Fill out a questionnaire and they will match you with a counselor today. Yes, it's that quick. And if you want to talk about pricing, it's way more affordable than in-person counseling, and on top of that, you can actually get financial aid for it if you qualify. Pricing is between $35 to $65 a week for unlimited counseling. This means that you are connected to a counselor the entire time via like a phone or a computer, and you can schedule video, phone, or text sessions when necessary, usually about once per week. With BetterHelp, the cool thing is you're not really wasting your time traveling to a counselor, and if you're not really vibing with the counselor that you have, you can switch them at any time you want. And for me, the best part about this is that you could actually connect to a counselor from home. And probably one of the biggest reasons why people don't even go to counseling is because they're not used to that personal one-on-one thing. So it kind of opens up a new way for you to get the counseling you need without like the traditional way of doing it. Like, for example, let's say like you're having a session with a counselor and you start crying and you're not really comfortable with being vulnerable with somebody enough to where you can cry in front of them. You could actually turn the video part off and you could continue to talk to that person on the phone. It makes it very comfortable for you and easy for you, for those of you who aren't used to this. Now, obviously, before mentioning BetterHelp, I actually went on the app and I tried using it myself and signing up because they gave me a quick demo, and it's really easy and is very self-explanatory. You fill out the questionnaire and they match you up with a counselor that day. So if you guys do want online counseling, just hit that link in the description box below, and after you guys use this, let me know what you thought about it and let me know if it helped you out. Hey, what is going on, you fucking panty sniffers? Ooh, dude, I don't know. Why do you sniff panties, people? What is that about? Welcome to another episode of Thoughtcast? I don't know. Kind of ugly ass laugh. I don't know. I was thinking about calling it Thoughtcast, but when you call it Thoughtcast, it sounds like I'm talking about some hoes. So I was thinking to myself today, while I was gone, and people were messaging me kind of like where I'm at and what I'm doing, and you know, just I was really absent from social media aside from like Instagram and stuff like that. I wanted to grab specifically a question that a subscriber was asking, but this is a question that a lot of subscribers ask, and I didn't realize people thought this about me when they saw my content on my channel, aside from the fact that I'm a rude bitch. A lot of people ask this question: David, how do you always stay happy? And the weird thing is, like, I don't know exactly how to address that because who says I'm always happy? I think when we watch people that we idolize, they only show us like the great things about their life.
Look at this yacht I'm on. Look at all my cool friends. Look at all my expensive stuff.
Cool story, bro. Must be nice. I bought a Honda Element, bitch! Shit broke down on me 4 times. Fuck that thing. I love it so much. I named my Honda Element Hood Poppy because that shit's not dependable, doesn't really work, and it's never around when you need him the most. I guess if I were to give you some advice, it would be broken down into 2 things when it comes to the topic of happiness. Number 1, your idols will rarely ever show you the real trials and tribulations that go on in their life.
But most importantly, I want to apologize to the victim and his family.
Why? Because one of the biggest reasons is because a lot of people don't gravitate towards sadness, and it's not really brand friendly. And I'm really not knocking on people for doing that. I'm just saying that when you watch these people who tell you that their lives are great and happy all the time, they're not really out there to express the bad things that go on in their life, and it's not their responsibility to do it either. Online content is made for entertainment. It's not a basis of reality. But even for somebody like me, I don't share you guys all the trials and tribulations that I go through. Why? Because I don't think it's any of your business, and I don't think it's something that I want to share with everybody either. Me saying it's none of your business means that there are certain things that I should keep private. Not just want to, but should keep private within my group that doesn't deserve to be told to everybody in the world. So these people that you look up to that show you only the positive things in life, it's not a true reflection of what's going on. Remember when I put up that video when I was talking about me taking a break? I've done that a few times, but you know, I didn't tell you all the little small things that led up to that point where I just fucking snapped. When it came to my mental health that you guys didn't know about, dude, I was fucking drowning. And like I mentioned before, I was going through something that it was my biggest fear. Like I was waking up every day without a purpose and I was fucking scared shitless. So I bounced, I disappeared, and I worked on myself really really hard. And the first thing that I did was lose this weight. Like I told you guys in that video, I said I was gonna lose this weight and get a grasp of my fucking life, and I did. Which is why I'm back on this space. But a lot of people even said this bullshit to me.
Yo, you should document every time you lose like 5 pounds and do like a time lapse of your weight loss. Man, fuck that shit!
I'm not sitting here trying to record every step of the way because number one, I wasn't even sure if I could do it. And number two, it's hard enough to try to fucking not eat bad food. I gotta fucking record my shit. It's hard enough to try to fucking not eat bad food. I gotta fucking record my shit. I ain't doing that, bitch. Gotta work on myself for a second. Goddamn, everything's about you. Fucking selfish. But going back to my point, what I'm saying is that look at your idols and look at the people that you look up to or the accounts that you follow or the people that you watch on TV as a source of entertainment or maybe even like a source of inspiration. But don't think for one fucking second that you are seeing everything about their lives. We are choosing what you get to see about our lives. Happiness isn't something that you search for in somebody else's life. You gotta search for that in your own life. Why do you always forget how fucking important it is to work on yourself? And this kind of leads to the number 2 part. Did you guys fucking know? Did you actually know? Happiness takes effort. What? Yeah, you simpleton bitch ass motherfucker. I'm not just saying this to you, I'm talking to myself right now. Happiness takes effort. It actually takes work to be happy. But did you realize, and did you actually fucking internalize this, that a lot of the things that are worth fighting for takes effort? That includes your happiness. And we could even expand on this even more, you bitch ass motherfuckers. Perspective helps out a lot with my happiness. Dude, you guys know, I have some of the worst fucking luck on earth. Just in general, and people have witnesses too. Like even Vanessa, my former assistant slash producer. Let me tell you about this story real quick. I just got my Tesla back not too long ago, right? And Taika was born this day. Cute little Taika. Parking to the hospital. I see Gio, I give her a hug, a kiss on the cheek, everything is great, the new baby is born, I'm hugging Bart, whatever, on my way out, right? I'm leaving the parking lot, and there was this just half-broken pillar that my sensor on my Tesla couldn't see. I backed right into it, it crushed the side of my back rear bumper, and I was just like, fuck! And I just got the car back after like 7 or 8 months after it got smashed into a big rig, by the way. Oh God. So I'm going to get my car fixed at a local body shop. I park the car, and as I park, I hear a boom, and my car starts rattling. Guess what happened? After just getting back from hitting a big rig, gets backed into by a big rig. What are the fucking chances? What are the fucking chances that I would get hit by a big rig twice? And 2 times it wasn't my fault. And normally, I'm a terrible driver, but my car was parked. So like the Mexican homie walks out, he looks at my car and he just goes, "Oh shit, my bad, fool." "Oh shit, my bad, fool, my bad." So we exchange our information, right? And I shit you not, and check this picture out. The dude showed me his license, right? And I'm gonna blur out his fucking face, but if you look at his eyes, he has one dead eye and he's driving a big rig. And on his license, it says 20/20 vision. That is the type of luck that I have. Shit like this happens to me 24/7. I don't know how. I don't know why. You know what my life is? My life is a fucking Final Destination. But Satan, you ain't getting me. Jesus! Right when the car gets hit, like I'm sitting there, and then Vanessa looks at me and asks, "Dude, you have like the worst luck in the world. How do you deal with this so calmly?" And this kind of goes back into happiness takes effort, meaning that it's a lot about perspective. A lot of people keep telling you like, "Yo man, everything should be good, things should be happy. When bad things happen, it's just the whole world against you and shit." You fuck that advice. That advice is so fucking dumb. This is what it is. Bad things are supposed to happen in your life. You should be mentally prepared for that. That doesn't mean life sucks. It means shit fucking happens. I need to make a shirt that says that. Shit fucking happens. You guys are so used to people telling you like, "You know what, king? You know what, queen? You deserve the world." Which you fucking do, but it doesn't exempt you from the fact that bad things are gonna happen, and you should prepare yourself for that because it's going to make life so much happier and easier for you. People who get torn down from the smallest things, like they walk around and they slip on something and they go, "Oh my God, my life is over." Man, fuck your bitch ass kneecaps, you punk bitch. You deserve to cry and you deserve to mope because you're complaining about dumb shit. There's a few people in this world that are dealt with an amazing deck of cards, but even those those people who are born into money and are rich, they got their own fucking set of problems. They don't know what they want to do in their lives because everything has been given for them. They just sit there with their Lamborghini. You know what? This actually sounds pretty nice. Everybody's going through their own personal issues all the time, man. Your happiness takes effort. You have to work on being happy. And guess what? When you find out what makes you happy and you keep working on it and then 5 years later it disappears, that's normal. What makes you happy now is going to change, and later on you're gonna have to work on it again and find your happiness again. That's life. And you know what? That's the exciting part about life. Things constantly change. You have to adapt to it. And that actually is what makes me excited. Like, I don't want to just be content doing one thing for the rest of my life. And because I know happiness takes effort, I welcome that challenge. Because every time I search for it and I find it again and again and again, it feels just as good as the first time when I found my first type of happiness, which was food and vagina. This is the stuff that I had to think about and work on when I was on my break. And I really wanted to share this with you guys because, man, I had to go through some shit. And I don't want to call it depression just because, like, I don't want to make light of what other people go through when they are, like, clinically depressed. I was sad and I had to dig myself out of this hole with the help of my friends. And Vanessa, I love that little girl to death. You know, she's like my baby sister, and she was there with me every step of the way when I was doing these walks to help me lose weight. She was there to help me laugh and help me function. And, you know, on top of that too, I also had my girlfriend who was, oh my God, like, I can't even tell you how supportive she was. That was my form of counseling, and I realized that not a lot of people have that too, which, just to go back to this, to BetterHelp, that's what, like, counseling is for. It's not to make you feel like you're a crazy person, but sometimes you just need people to talk to. And that's why I'm working with this company right now to even put this in this video. But anyways, guys, gals, and you sexy little fucks, yeah, I like your legs. They're nice and smooth. And if it's hairy, yeah. But you guys already know the drill by now. Comments below, let me know the type of stuff that you guys want to see in these questionnaires so I can answer articles or topics or whatever you guys want. Let's have a discussion. Yes, love you bitches. Let's tackle life together and let's be strong. I fucking love you, man. Open mouth kiss me right now. And normally I'm a terrible driver, but my car was parked. My car was parked. I drink a boost for breakfast and Ensure for dessert. Somebody order pancakes, I just sip the scissor. What song is that from? Hint. Oh fuck, it's on this side. God.